That was quick. Go. Right, playlist, Flight Simulator, baby. Technology. That's not me.
Is it really me?
Oh, is it the 1st of October today? Woo-wee. There we go. Are we good now? I think we are, actually. I think we are. Bish bash bosh, bish bash bosh. That is fine. Details are fine. Yeah. I think we're good. Yeah, let's do this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. TFDC one going live, I can only be described as a Sunday. It is Sunday, quite early actually. Yeah, it's, I don't have no idea what time it is. It's, yeah, well, I say it's early. It's early for an unscheduled stream. It is 11 o'clock. It is an unscheduled stream, which basically means, yeah, another episode of Neofly. The one thing I have learned last night, which is a little bit of a stinker, which I'm going to talk through now, because I managed to cancel the takeoff and then kind of, we're going to reschedule her doing that. Let's just put my account there. I'm fine with that. One on there. Good. Happy days. Right. So yesterday we were up to. We completed our level 2, which basically allowed us to hire an additional worker. As you can see there, I don't have a third aircraft. I do not have an aircraft of myself. We have 2 Cessna Grand Caravans. The reason why we've gone for the Cessna Grand Caravans purely and simply is because this carries 9 passengers, 195 on cruise speed. What I was going to look at, and I thought about today, and I've decided against it, was I was going to look at the TBM. So this is the TBM. It flies at 330 knots, which is considerably faster, but only carries 5 passengers, which I don't necessarily think is good enough. If it had 7 passengers, I would have swapped over to the TBM rather than the Cessna Caravan, just for that purpose. So I was going to change these over to TBMs because they're faster and get these guys to do more runs. But there may be some purpose in doing that, depending on. And the reason why I aborted this takeoff is she's at EGPF. So when I came to look at and load in this morning, for whatever random reason, she was just taking off from EGPF. When I looked to see what she was taking off with, she was taking off with 2 passengers coming back to EGBB, which is our base, at 97,000. When I checked the market, you can see that it was 3, 5, 6. There was an additional 7 passengers waiting to go to exactly the same destination. So I aborted her takeoff, sent her back to the gates. I then accepted these jobs, which is an additional 400,000 for the same flight. Nice catch. But I was a bit disappointed in the fact that Neofly has basically just picked up the first like passenger coming back, loaded it, and it's coming back. I'm not too sure how much more difficult the coding could be, but you know what I mean. Fill up with passengers where possible. Just saying. And that's a lot more money. So we're gonna send that flight on its way now. So it's on its way back to us. I just wanted to show you guys that. So if you are playing Neofly and you have a route set up, the route going out which you manually set is going to make you the most amount of money, because coming back you really need to kind of monitor that coming back as well. So this dude is at EGBB, so we'll have a look and see what he's got going out. So I'm just going to look for straight flat out reward. So EGLL there, look for 1. So 489, so we can get 3 runs on a full passenger there to EGLL at 90,000 a pop. Or we can get EINN 9. So we're looking for kind of, let's sort it out to destination, EGLL. There we go. So there's what, 4, 7, 8 there. So what, 30, 60, 80 grand there. For that, I would just take that flight for 80 grand. So we need to make more than 132,000. If we're not making more than 132,000, there's no point. LFQT is 9 there for 80,000. So LFQT looks like where I want to be looking. LFQT is a 6 and a 3 there. What's that? 150 grand. So that's more than that. So LFQT appears to be the one that we're going to be sending him to. Yeah. So I'm going to take these 2 from LFQT. So we'll take that for the 3. And we'll take just a 6, whatever the 6 is. So there's one for 78.8 there. So we'll take that. I think that's based on weight as well. So we'll take that. Then we'll go to have a look at his fuel levels. So there's his passengers. He's got full 9 fuel. And the rest, 801 capacity left. So we will absolutely fuel this bad boy up. Take him up to 1648. See what that gives us. 3 fuel left. That to me is perfect. What we can then do is we can then launch him. Done. He's away. That's our AI sorted. In theory, I mean, look at that money yesterday. This time yesterday, we had made a flight that we had everything. We had our hopes and dreams based in that flight. And just by upgrading these to Cessna Caravans, yep, 2 million. Cheers and good health. So what does that mean for us as the pilot now? Because obviously if we buy another Cessna Grand Caravan, we can. We did yesterday, we flew one, they are beautiful. But is that progressing for us? No, is the answer. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my business model. I've decided I'm going to change my business model, so we're going to go and do that now. So my airline here, you can see these departures here. I'm going to sack these off. These are cargo passengers. So I'm going to take off these cargoes. They are heavy for what they are and not producing as much money. At the moment, they're not producing as much money. So I'm just going to deal with people. And the other reason why I'm only going to deal with people is if I go to aircraft purchasing again and I look at the CJ4, which is the next thing up for us, which is basically a jet. It only carries VIPs, passengers and PAX Express. So this thing is basically a passenger carrier, not a cargo carrier. There's no point in us carrying cargo or using cargo if we're not going to utilize that. So that is the next thing to us. These are to rent. I mean, this one's a bit kaput. The 5 million to buy, we're at 2. We can rent one though for $1 million. And that would still leave us $1 million in the bank if we crash. We've got some change. But there is another 500,000 on the way in. So my plan today is to attempt to try this CJ4 license, which is license E. So we need to do license E for qualification, which is here. So I've always skipped so A is like the single prop. B was obviously the double prop, the dual prop. I didn't see any benefit going to that. We then jump straight to the turboprop, which is where we are now, which is the TBM or the Cessna Grand Caravan or the Pilatus thing here. I haven't used that. Most of it is. Dual prop is the Beechcraft Air. Not necessarily a fan of this thing at all. What does this do actually, Beechcraft? Beechcraft, 6 million, does 244 knots, and only carries 9 passengers. Why? Why? Why would you want that aircraft at all? So 9. So if we look at the Caravan carries 9 passengers, cruises at 195. So I'm losing what, 50 knots, but carrying the same passengers. How you doing, Jim? Good evening, man. Hope you well. Well, good evening. Actually, good afternoon. Good morning. I'll pick it. I'll get it right. I swear to God, stay with me. I'm running out of options. I'll grab one. Yeah. So my plan is literally to do my test in the CJ4 and, yeah, risk it for a biscuit at that point again. The tests aren't cheap as well. They are not cheap at all. I think, what does this one cost for the single? Oh, is that 5 grand? Oh, why is that 10,000? Look at that. That's 10 grand for a test on that. Oh, it's because you're using that. Hell no. There we go. We'll use that one. This is cheap at 5 grand. Because I like to be cheap. Yeah, I'm definitely just going to be cheap. And are my pilots away? They are taxiing to runway and engine start. So these guys, perfect. Right, let's do it. Shall we do it? Yeah, let's do it. And bear in mind, I haven't had any practice either in the CJ4, so we are about to do this test proper raw. It's the best way to describe it. EGLK is where we're going, so we will purchase that, please. The Cessna CJ4 has been reserved at EGLK, so we need to move our pilot to EGLK. Pilot location, move to EGLK, please. 76 miles, there's a grand. There we go. We can now go to the hangar, put ourselves in the EGLK. God damn it. Whoo! This aircraft can only be used for qualification. Bring this aircraft to the pilot location. No, so it's rented plane, everything we need, CJ4. So we need to go to EGLK. EGLK, so we'll head on over to Flight Sim. Let me see if I've picked it up now, because I haven't been in it yet. EGLK. There we go. So we need to go to EGLK. And EGLK, we'll use the same, obviously we're landing back at the same runway. Oh, that is not a very big runway at all. Oh, damn. Ooh. Let me just go back to Neofly. Let me see which is what. Oh, go away. We don't need an intro. Chalk off. Already had one of those. It is kind of the black line one. Cessna CJ ASBO. So we need to find that ASBO one. So we are on CJ4. CJ4. Yes. Look for the liveries on the CJ4. I genuinely think it's that one. Is it that one? I genuinely think it could be that one. Let's have a look. Black lines down it. Black lines? Yeah, it's got to be that one. Yeah, it's got to be that one. Everything else is kind of a different colour, which is nice. But that's the one. Okay, fine. So, flight. Let's see if Neofly picks us up.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 25 straight out departure.
Your aircraft needs to be engines off before starting the qualification. I'm okay with that, because what we'll do is cheat a little bit. So we'll go ready to fly, like so. That's okay, so we do have engines. What we'll do is, I do cheat a little bit. We will
First
shut
step, start your
engines down,
according to the aircraft
like
procedure.
so. And then I think it's controlling E, which should bring engines back online. Or shift and E. Try shift and E then. Yes. There we go. Now I can hear spooling. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think I can
Now
hear
that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align with the runway and take off.
There we go. So to cheat around that, what you can do is basically press L and press L again. And that should then switch to Wycliffe takeoff, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, align with the runway and take off. There we go, we're good now. Here we go. Wish us luck. Actually, what autopilots do we have on here? That's fine. AI auto trim. I don't know. We'll kind of figure it out, I think. We are 330 above ground, so we need to remember that. Here we go. Throttle is away. On test. Speed is alive. We are in the green.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
Is that 9,000 feet? Oh. Gear up.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo, traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, 1 miles west, 900 feet, inbound to land runway 25.
Oh. So 253 is our heading to 9,000 feet. Was not expecting this altitude. Damn. Well, 253 was the heading. Let's maintain that again. Let's put cheeky turning on that where possible.
Now doing U-turn. Remember to watch your banking.
Oh, okay. So minding our overspeed at this point, we are at 3,000. U-turn west. Okay. Trying to mind that bank angle just a little bit. Do you know what? If I could do that on my full turn, I will be a happy bunny. I'm telling you. Okay, just minding that bank angle here.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
So 75 on the heading, we're going up to 9,000. 75 on the heading is good. We are climbing, that's fine. Yeah, I'm sure she said 9,000 a minute ago, to be honest. Heading is fine. We are climbing like an absolute boss. Nice jet, yeah. This is the test in it. I can't fly it in the game yet until I pass this test, basically. Oh, that's blowing us off, of course, so we're at 75. Let's turn that back to 77, please. There we go, 76. Oh, 75, sorry, wasn't it? 75, there we go, there's the 75. Let's try and trim that back in. 9,300 feet is roughly where we want to be. Are you buying jets? Maybe, G. I may be renting one. I'm not buying one yet, brother.
Now, fly a complete circle and maintain the exact same altitude.
So 9,300 is where I need to be. Let's put a bank in. Let's just start a turn. And we need to be about 9,300-ish. So this is where it's going to get real difficult now. Because this thing just wants to fly. Oh, if I can hold that there, I would be so happy. Come on. Have you passed your test, G? Have you done the test in this,
You
brother?
didn't maintain your altitude. Failed qualification.
Ah,
You can go
failed
back
it.
to the airport.
Failed it, no! Yeah. Dang it. Didn't maintain my altitude, which is fine. So let's go back over to Neofly. We'll just redo the test. Where were we? EGLK. So we're at EGLK, so we need to buy another test qualification for that. I was doing so well. I thought I was doing well. God dang it. So we should be good on that. That's fine. That is fine on there. Goods. Flight sim. EGLK to EGLK. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to rent one, G, but well, I'm in the realms where I could rent one if I pass my test, brother.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 25 departing straight out.
Right, so is Neofly waiting for me to do engines? Right, let's control shift and E.
First step, start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
That would be a yes then. Let's go back on there. Where are we? Start your engines. Fine. Boost on left. Right, engines are firing. There we go, second engine's coming in. Nice. Beautiful jet. Are we good?
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing.
Okay, so we're going to cheat
Align
on that.
with the
You're just going to
runway
press
and take
L
off.
and press L again. Engine power is good. Now, did she give us takeoff clearance? So let me just check with Neofly so you guys can see as well. Align with runway and takeoff. We are good and good. Okay, beautiful. There we do. There we do it. Throttle up. Parking brake off. One away. Again, 330 is the altitude on the right, which is what we're looking for. Vertical speed is an issue at the moment. Airspeed is live. 3-1. Rotate.
Now climb to 9,000 feet
Positive
AGL.
rates.
Maintain the same heading.
Gear up.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo, traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 1 miles west.
253 is the heading.
Inbound to land runway 25.
Oh, I think it's 3,000 we've got to get to on the jet, isn't it? Okay, so let's just take us to 3,000. 253 is the heading. So we are drifting a little bit to the right. I'm okay with that. Heading is 254. I'm just going to kick in a little bit to the left. We are getting a bit of ground problems there, so look at that thing bounce around. Ooh, she's bouncing. Oh, she's bouncing. Right, let's throttle this back down just a touch. Yeah, I'm good. Throttle this thing down. We should be coming up to.
Now do a U-turn. Remember to watch your bank angle.
Watch our bank angle at 254. We are almost west, so we're almost heading to east. So we'll start our turn now. And I'm fine with that. It's not really fussy about altitude at the moment. We're just turning. Yeah, we can actually put a climb in here as well. It doesn't necessarily matter. We can put a climb in here and get us up to 9,000 because we could possibly cheat. So as long as we leave this powering up to 9,000, I think we'll get away with it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I thought that was trimmed in then. That was almost perfectly trimmed. The turn is fine. Yeah, you see there's the turn, look, see the minus there, if I just bring in the power. Oh, that's how you want to do that big 180 turn. Damn. That's almost the full rotation of the 180, see that shows the 360 is a real toughie.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
Okay, so we've got 76 on the heading. We will throttle this thing straight up and climb it. There we go. I should be able to let go of that actually. Look at this little climb, man. Absolute beast. What's up, man? Dude, how you doing this morning? How you doing? You can see it. Yeah, so 75 is fine. This thing is just like, wow, I'm climbing. Whoo, get up. Dang it. So I'm going to throttle this thing back because we are very close to an overspeed as well. So we're going to stress this aircraft out, which is obviously not what we want to do. I am going to go forward ever so slightly because this is going to start to moan at me in a minute because we need to get to 9,300. So let's see if we can get the autopilot or the trims to start to kick in based on the throttles that we have. New plane, nice. No, this is the test, dude. I'm actually doing my certification. So we're at 77 on our heading as well, so I'm very mindful of that.
Now, Fly a complete circle and maintain the exact
So
same
complete
altitude.
circle maintaining, so we'll whack a turn in there, that should bring us down a little bit. But we'll start the bank, and now what we don't want to do is drop below 9,300. We can let go of it slightly, he says. So I'm just going to try and focus on maintaining the altitude, the vertical speed, down to minimal stuff while this thing turns. So I've no idea how much we're turning, good or bad, so that's starting to come down a little bit too much from what I would like. In fact, I'm just going to pull back on this. If it's at 9.3, I don't want it. That isn't bad there. Oh, if I can hold that there, I would be so good. Again, see that there, looks minus 75. I'm just going to give it a little tweak back. Plus 600 goes heavy. Come on, baby. I don't know how far I've gone round, but west so far. Coming round to west. Yeah, so we've got a long way to go. Throwing a little cheeky turn there again, see if we can get this bank angle around a little bit more. Oh, if I can maintain that, I will be happy. Yeah, so there's west. So what's that? Is that halfway? That's sneaking up just a touch. See, I don't want it. Whoa. There we go. We had it for a minute, boys. We had it for a minute, and now it's trying to fight us. It's trying to fight us. I think we're into wind or something. Oh, don't be a stinker. Once it gets to 9.3, we really need to kind of deal with that. I don't mind the 9.4. Whoa, see that 980 there? I am literally just going to take this thing up now. Yep. That's south. I don't know how far we've gone around here. But this is feeling kind of, at this point, not comfortable, not steady, not nice. Whoa, that's 1,000 a second, man. We need to lose that a bit. So this is feeling bouncy. I don't like bouncy. That's nice.
Now go back to the departure airport. Align with the runway and do a touch and go. A landing vertical speed of more than minus 400 feet per minute will not allow you to pass the qualification.
Nice. Right, let's slow this thing down. Where is the runway? Runway is there to our left, actually. That could be quite nice. That might work in our advantage. So I'm going to start to bring this thing nose down. Mindful of the overspeed. Ember Legacy. Adrian Rod, good to see it. And we might be able to get away with this based on the fact that that is, yeah. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use going out this way. Because otherwise I think what we're going to do is we're going to consume a lot of airspeed, and I will really want to drop a lot of airspeed, so I'm going to bring this down. Hey there, Brazil, good to see you. Hey there, Rodriguez. Yeah, you see, look at that, we could turn in there. We are 8 miles from the airport at 7,000 feet and dropping. Everything is looking good on that. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're well. Right, let's start a turn. I think I'm okay to start a 180 there. Again, bank angle. All we're trying to do here is bring this thing down at a nice, reasonable bank angle and bring it in. I am dropping. I feel like I'm dropping a little bit too quick there. So I'm mindful of that. Does this thing have speed brakes? It does have speed brakes. Nice. Okay, I'm going to kill this engine and just glide it round at this point. We're still doing 250 miles an hour. I don't necessarily want this bank angle to be much more. Four thousand feet, again that's now trying to gain altitude. I am trying to lose altitude at this point. Nine miles from the airport, 3,000 feet. That feels a little comfortable. I'm okay with that, I think. But I am going to kind of still continue to come around this way, ever so slightly. Still thinking I'm a little fast at this point, but what I am going to do now is drop my flats. Gear down. That should hopefully really reduce my speed, which should mean we want to start to fall out the sky. There we go, you absolute beauty. There's the bank angle that we want, so we need to come in on that, I think. Speed is 123, so we're looking good. No, I don't think that's that bad. We're 7 miles from the airport. Flaps down, gears down, undercarriage is down, everything is looking good. We just need to bring this thing on at a rate that's under, see the vertical speed there of the -1.8, we need to bring this in at under 300 for this to count. This will then give us a license. So slow and steady wins the race, I feel, on this. 5.7 miles, we are coming in at 130 knots, god damn it. Which is okay for this aircraft, by the way. It's perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm going to throttle this thing up just a little bit because, you know, I kind of feel I'm a little bit low. Vertical speed is still very much dropping. There we go. Look at that, that vertical speed there of -300. If we can land like that and hold that, we are, yeah, smashed it. Oh, look at the wind kicking in now. You absolute, no, you're too hot. I'll tell you what, I don't think there's a lot of runway here. So I'm going to bring the throttle back ever so slightly. I'm not quite sure what this thing lands at, but I'm sure it'll tell me at some point. Here we go, wish me luck. Altitude too high, speed is kind of looking a little bit aggressive as well for what I like. So I'm going to kill the engines on it. Here we go. This is where it's just about to get nasty. Now bear in mind, all we need to do is touch the runway. We don't need to do anything else. Ah, no!
You can land and go to the parking.
No! We got it so wrong! Just to say, man. God dang it. All that for that. Damn. Crash, yeah, I know. I tried to come in slow. It's yeah. Well, hello there. How you doing, dude? God dang it. Okay. We did all the hard work as well. No. It is as it is. It is as it is. No. Yes. Hands over eyes. No, come on, man. That was... game sucks. Don't want to play it. Dang. So close. Unlucky dude, don't forget to say that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You're right. You're bob on. Right, let's put myself in the aircraft. Let's take the test. So close. No.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 25 departing straight out.
First step, start your engines.
Right, let's shut the engines down. First step for us is to shut the engines down. The reason why is because Neofly, as far as it's concerned, you have to do the test. So Control and E. There we go. Left engine start is starting this firing and spooling. Just introduce a bit of fuel there. Gee, I know, Choco. So close. I mean, I was hand flying that as well. Dang it, just defrolled at the end. Sucks to be me. Do we have engine start? Fuel boost on right. Right engine's coming alive now.
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align with the runway and take off.
Okay, so we're going to press L and press L again. So we're good. And throttle up, power on. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, where's that off to? You cheeky monkey. She's off. Oh, wind. Damn. Okay, we'll put a bit left rudder in that. Oh, the second engine's just come to life. Oh, okay.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
Maintaining the same heading. Gear up. Flaps up. 252 is the heading that we have. So 252. We'll just take this thing straight up 254. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of left.
Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra
There we
X-Ray
go.
Golf Sierra 1 miles west 900 feet inbound to land runway.
Right, stabilising. 253 is the heading. We have everything else sorted. Flaps are up, gear is up. Climbing like a boss. 253. Nice. Have you done this G, by the way? Oh, overspeed. Oh, we caught that just in time. Okay, we'll leave it on 70%.
Now do a U-turn. Remember to
U-turn.
watch your bank angle.
Bank angle started. I'm fine with that. Yeah, it's that 180 that gets me every time, man. That's the nasty one. Certainly when you're like this and you've got some wind and just about everything else. Unlucky bud, don't use the pappy lights, take the guess. Work out on them. Hey Jenny. I'm trying to do this. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dang it. Yeah, so we are climbing as well, that's fine. So we're going to cheat a little bit. Because we know what's coming next.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
So 79 is the heading, give or take. We're already flying up that way anyway, so let's just give this some throttle, get this in the air, and maintain 79. Pretty good on everything else. That's gone to 81, so I'm going to throw in a little left there. That's with the wind blowing us about, but either way, don't want to faff. Is good. We are 75, 76. 80 on the heading, and flick a little bit to the left. There we go. Not much. It's all kind of micro inputs at this point. I am now going to de-throttle this aircraft back down to somewhere where I classify as reasonable, because we're about to hit the 93. There's
now,
the 93.
fly a complete circle and maintain the exact same altitude.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So there's the turn, and now we need to kind of stay within the 9.3. I don't mind a little bit of down, but we can't gain much more up. So a little bit of down would be like 50 down or something, not 600 though. Where am I heading now? We're south-east. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think 95 is probably going to be the limit. If 93 is probably going to give us a 200 buffer, isn't it, I reckon? Yeah, I reckon a 200 buffer. Right, I'm going to bank a little bit more to the left. Let's get this roll going. Oh, 35. If I can hold it there, look at that. Oh, if I could hold that there, that would just be so nice. Oh, it's just starting to lose a little bit there now, isn't it? There we go. Not too much so, please. No. See, that is kind of aggressive on the down, where we're going west at the moment. That's it. Yeah, it's like when you find that happy little, you know, that happy little spot. No, no, no. Minus 4,000 feet is not going to do us any good. Where are we? South? Oh, we haven't even done a quarter turn yet. Is that what this thing's saying? Damn. It's so bouncy. I think you're right, G. If to do it in a bigger aircraft might be easier. But well, there's a 45. Hold it on that. I'll be laughing. Right, I'm going to throw in. Right, let's really turn the bank angle now. Let's see what happens, because now it should just try and yeah, it should just try and plummet now. Come on. That's nice, if I can hold that bank angle there. That's a bit aggressive. Shouldn't be far off now though, shouldn't be far off.
Now go back to the departure airport. Align with the runway and do a touch and go. A landing vertical speed of more than minus 400 feet per minute will not allow you to pass the qualification.
Right, we are going to de-throttle this thing right on down and just let it fall from the sky. Nice. Just takes practice round and round, yeah. It's the landing I need to smash. This bit. So what I'm going to do now is just obviously keep an eye on the airspeed. I'm not too fussy about this at the moment. We're at 8,000 feet. I think if we were to do anything else there, if we were to push this thing nose down, we would just come in extremely hot, so it's not something I want to do at the moment, put it that way. 5 miles out. First stuff. Berlin has recovered all his health. Perfect. WSP just joined the stream. Hey there, Ron, good to see you, sir. I am doing, so I'm on Neofly. I am doing my test in the jet, sir. Hope you're well. Welcome on in. Good to see you. And yeah, I'm not very good. I've only, yeah, basically. Long story short, 4th time playing the game and 1st time in jets. Crashed on landing last time. Maybe wasn't the best thing, but it's okay. Right, I'm going to start the turn here, just because I think that's going to be far enough. And let's see where this brings us out. I don't want to necessarily overbank, but I do want to rotate this thing around quite aggressively. I'm very mindful that Neofly would punish me for that. No, I definitely still want to be losing altitude, please. Definitely still want to be losing that altitude. Right, let's take that off then. Let's see if it's auto trim. There we go. I'm all right with that. Yeah, there's the runway, so I'm okay. This Neofly makes the game so much more interesting, but I know naff all about flying. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. But you know, I just say it as it is, dude. I just, yeah. Warts and all, sir. Warts and all. I ain't no, you know, I ain't no pilot. I ain't no magical pilot. What you see is what you get. So I think 8 miles out, and we're coming in relatively hot at 3,000 feet. So I'm okay with that. We still have 0 throttle as well. So yeah. In theory, this thing should be slowing down like an absolute boss. I'll take that all the way, obviously. 3,000 feet. Do you know what? I'm going to go flaps 1 here. Yeah, okay, so now we're in the white. I'm going to go fully extended flaps. I'm going to go gear down, sorry. Gear is coming down, and then I'm going to start bringing power back in, because that's really going to reduce everything and make us look, you know, not good. And then we've got 6 nautical miles to basically complete the lineup and bring ourselves in. In theory, stand by for the next crash. So to pass the test, for those that have just joined, I have to land the aircraft with a vertical speed of no more than about 300, I think it is. So I don't think we're going to be far off there. Let's see if the auto trim wants to kick in and do whatever it wants to do. I am going to absolutely put some power on this though. Nice. There we go. What's my vertical speed there? Not good. Nose up just a touch. Turn up fin, I'm a little bit low. There we go. So this thing still says I'm too fast. Spoilers coming in and out. So I'm going to let's defrottle this down. That feels a bit quick. This is a touch and go landing. It's not a full stop landing. I literally need to land this thing, touch the runway with a vertical speed of less than what I've got now, 500, which is a bit difficult. This is where I struggled last time, just basically ditched it. So it's a touch and go landing, throttle back up, providing I get within the touch and go mark, I'm okay. All I want to do is pass the test basically. So I don't want to crash, I just want to pass my test. That's a vertical speed of 350. I'll take, you know what, I would probably take that. If I could land at that, I would. Right, here we go, throttle down. Why? See, that's really irritating. Like, why did that not let me go back up? What was my touchdown on that, by the way? Oh, that sucks. What was my touchdown on that? .232. Turbine lag? I don't know. Ah. Land this and I will donate to... I landed it. So good landing was... So it was minus 232 feet per minute on the score, which would have passed me the test. You crashed and have been rescued to EGLK. That sucks. Okay. Damn it. Rip landing. Thank you, Ron. I am... So let's do the test. So we've got to do the test again. So... EGLK, we will purchase the test and do the test. Hot dang it, man. Let's put ourselves in the aircraft. Did that put me in the aircraft? Did that put me in the aircraft? Yeah. Has been, yeah, so that's fine. There we go. So now I can put myself in it. Bosh. Oh, okay. Not quite sure what that's doing. So let's go back to main menu on that first. I was going out, staying, watch this. Thank you, dude. Let's have a look. So EGLK to EGLK. Fly. Let's see if that's putting us on. Is that picked us up? I don't know whether it has. Let me just go and do test again. So EGLK, that's
Golf
fine.
Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra
Test.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Yes.
Taking off runway 25 departing straight out.
Yes. Very generous with the turn landing. Jog off. So let's check on Neofly. Are we in? Are we ready to go? Your aircraft needs to be parked with the engines off before starting. So that's fine. So what we'll do is I will just go to there, ready to fly. Let's control shift and E on the
First
engines.
step, start your engines according to the aircraft
Okay,
procedure.
perfect. So engines are just spooling down because that's what you need to do on here. So now we need to start our engines. Express landing. Jog off the lot of you, man. You're like wolves. What's your so-and-sos? Right, left engine boost is on. We are looking good. Engine start is away. Let's dethrottle that down, eh? That could get interesting. That could get feisty. Right, test time. God dang it. Boost is on right.
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align
Ignition
with the
is
runway
on.
and take off.
We'll just wait for it to come up a little bit more than what it is. It's obviously still spooling, I think. Yeah, that's still spooling as far as I'm concerned. Press L to turn off and then L to turn on. So landing lights and movement lights now we're good. We're clean, we can take off. Are they matched yet? Are they synced up? Yes, they are. Perfect. We are good to go. Parking brake off. Brake is on. Throttle is up. On away.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
Gear up. 250 on the heading. So we'll go flaps up as well. And we'll let that start to figure out itself on the trim. While we take it to 3,250. So a little bit to the left. I mean,
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna
I'm guessing
Alpha
there's some
Sierra
wiggle room
X-ray
on this,
Golf
but
Sierra,
we'll
2 miles west 900 feet inbound to land runway 25.
250. Yeah, that's hovering between 250 and 251, so we'll leave that as it is. Come on, baby. Vertical speed, so we need to take ourselves to 250, altitude of 3,300. Got overspeed though.
Now do a U-turn. Remember to watch your bank angle.
Right, U-turn, heading west. We're not really fussy about that because it kind of tells us what we're doing anyway. So what we're going to do is just, yeah. As long as we're gaining altitude, I think we're fine. Don't want to drop that much though. This doesn't feel right actually. I'm pulling back here an awful lot. I don't know if that's the bank angle or what, but I think I'll get this to auto trim itself back out in a sec. I seem to be doing a lot of work on inputs that I don't like to be doing. So I'm going to start slowly centering this this joystick and watch see if the auto trim kicks in. What's worse is I'm actually still coming up to overspeed as well, so I'm going to slow this thing right on down. There we go, now we're climbing, now we'll send it.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL, maintain the same heading.
So 75, give or take, on the heading. You will use that where we can, but we will boost this thing into the sky. Let's get it up there, then we can get that turn started. I'm also going to lay off the trim, so I'm going to center everything, leave everything as it is. So hopefully this will start to trim itself out. What I am going to do is dethrottle the engine as well. In fact, we'll dethrottle the engine when we get to 8,000. When we get to 8,000, we'll dethrottle the engine, then we'll get it to auto trim itself out where possible. Just to see if it makes that easier on the rotation. There's 7,500, we'll dethrottle down to 40% and then see what it wants to do. So 77 on the heading instead of 75, so I'm going to drift this back to the left slightly. Perfect. And we need to be heading east. Again, I'm just going to take this thing straight in the air. Let's get it up there. Don't have enough patience. I think it's probably not good flying the plane, to be fair. Right, there you go. Let's dethrottle that back down because this is going to be coming in at the 9,300 mark. Actually, we're under speed here. I don't necessarily like that underspeed.
Now, fly a complete circle and maintain the exact same.
There we go, so 9,300 we need to maintain. Let's do that. Let's kind of, there's the bank. We'll throw a nice sturdy bank in there. So what we can't drop below 9.3. Come on, come. But you know what, I'm just going to absolutely pull back on that. That was not, yeah, that was kind of aggressive. I'm not feeling confident in this at all. This isn't set up. Yeah, this feels like I'm fighting this all the way. Ooh, look at that. Whoa, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. And I think that's only 180 as well. I'm pretty sure that's only 180, so we've got to do that again. Not feeling this one. Don't mind the minus 700 there, but now I do. Yeah, there definitely feels a bit of lag on this. Come on. How are we looking? How are we looking? Oh, that's not. We're almost there, aren't we? We're almost trimming it. Ooh, that's. I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. I've lost it. Damn it. Oh, hold it there. That's bob on. Hold it there. That is bob on. You need to take
Now
that down
go
now.
back to the departure airport. Align with the runway
Gear
and
down.
do a touch and go.
Well, gear down, power down. So let's get this thing going down. That is a 6 nautical miles. Yeah, not bad. We'll let it drop. Whoo, I'm telling you, man, this is nervous. I'm nervous. It's the landing. I just can't do it. So we'll have power as 1%. He says try. There we go. Not quite sure we should be dropping that fast at 4,000. That might cause us to fail. So I just want to bring that back slightly. And I'm going to throw a turn in as well. Actually, I think if I throw a turn in, that should reduce the speed quite significantly, as well as bring us down. So I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not saying you would want to be on this aircraft at the moment. I genuinely get that. Oh, whoa, don't do that bank on me. 9 miles, actually 9 miles out, I think we're okay at 9 miles out. That might give us a bit of time to get set up and get stuff done and get leveled off and start to get, you know, squared away, shall we say. Eight nautical miles, 3,000 feet. But I think that's okay, he says. He says, stand by for next incoming disaster. I'm tempted just to do a full stop then. I'm tempted to do a full stop and then a rotation, if that's what it takes me to do. Because I don't want to crash and do what I've just done there. Right, so we should be good on that, 213, 6 miles away. I think I'm okay on that. I don't know what's worse is I thought I'd greased that last landing and it was only a 1-star pass. I was like, damn, ooh, look at that wind, damn. Ooh, flaps down. Gear down. I'm going to turn off the auto trim as well. Oh, I feel like I'm fighting this all the way. All the way I feel like I'm fighting this. God damn it. we've done it again. Woo! Oh, thank you. So, the question is now, can't get out of here. Gone through manual. So let's see if we did the thing. So yeah, now we need to check on Neofly to see if I've counted as. So yeah, we got a 1-star landing. Go back to airport and do a touch and go. Okay, so we got a 1-star landing, so now I think we just need to take off and then re-land it, which we don't, you know, which we've got to do anyway, but that's fine. But if we do a takeoff, re-land this, then I think we're qualified to use this aircraft in the game. Bargain. So if we do a rotation. Screen, thank you, brother. So, in theory, he says, hold it on the brakes. Yep, got it. Throttle up. Let's get this thing back in the air for a loop around, which should be good, and then qualify.
Well done. You can now fly a traffic pattern and do your final landing.
Gear up. Flaps up. So now we've got to do a traffic pattern for our final landing. So basically just go back to where we've just took off from. Nice.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo, traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, 2 miles northeast, 800 feet, inbound to land runway 25.
Okay, so there's the marker as it is at the moment. So we'll clear those markers, as in I want to get past them. Yeah, I want to get past them before we start our rotation. So I'm going to drift to the left slightly. And here we go. Let's go for it. I think that might be slightly, ever so slightly aggressive. As in, we haven't left ourselves enough wiggle room here. But we'll see. We definitely want power. We definitely want to bring this thing round. Look at this thing wobble, man. Damn. Yeah, so the question is are we going to find the right intercept line here?
Your bank angle was too high. Failed qualification. You can go land and go to the parking.
My bank angle was too high. I've just failed the test. No! No! Oh, what? No! Why? Harsh. Your bank or pitch angle was too low. Failed the qualification. So we got the 1 star and then failed. I'm such an idiot. You got a towel or something? So I can grip it with.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
You guys suck, you're the worst. I think that's even worse, actually. Oh, no. There you go. Ah. No! I'm an idiot. Dang it, man. Come on, we were there. We had it, it was in the bag, for goodness sake. Damn.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 25 West departure.
First step, start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
Ah. Disappointed in myself. Dang it. Bogey, you went too early. Get it, well done, dude. I got it. Ah. I'm so annoyed with myself. Like, dang it. Engine start. How are we looking? Left engine's coming online. Good. Are we on right engine start? Fuel boost on right, so right is coming online.
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align with the runway and take off.
Thank you for the 199, Mel. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you. He runs there crying now. He's like, oh, who are you? I feel free, but practice makes perfect. Yeah, I know. And I am genuinely manually flying this, as in, you know, that does suck touch. Right, I think we're good. Everything is fine. He says pocket brake is off. Engines are 1 and 2 are good. Take 4. It's the full 180 that's just the nightmare for me. I don't like it. I don't like doing it at all. And this isn't exactly a long airfield either, to be honest. Not for this aircraft.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
251 was what I saw when it said maintain the same heading, so we are going to do that.
Farnborough Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 5 miles northwest 800 feet with kilo
Let's
to
go
land.
in, put the, so he's got the orbit trim on that. Time to score is fine.
Enter left traffic
Yeah,
runway
actually, we can climb. I was just
Cessna
watching them because
X-Ray
last time we
Golf
did the
Sierra.
overspeed, didn't we? Heading of 251, please. That would be that there. There we go. Bob on. We're coming up to 3,300, so we're going to start turning in a
Remember
sec.
to watch your banking.
What? I'm going to start turning anyway because it's just said to me there, remember to watch your bank angle. I don't know if it's just being antsy from the last thing I did, but you know. It didn't sound like it. You know, it normally says do a 180 but watch your bank angle. I didn't hear the do the 180. That's fine. Can't believe I failed on that. That is sucky. That's just impatient. That is just bad. I'm hoping it was asking me to do the 180. Yeah, it must have done because I haven't failed the test on the heading. Because it said maintain the same heading, didn't it? So yeah, we're okay. I think we're okay. I am climbing at the same time because it is going to ask me to get to the 9,000, so we're just going to do that as well. Just makes sense to do that. Again, this bank angle is quite aggressive too, actually. There's the runway, so that's not going to be far off completing this. Normally around 75 we get to, I think.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
There we go, that's better. So 75 on the heading, and up she goes. So I'm just going to take off the, yeah, let's take that off. $1,300, isn't it? So let's dethrottle that now, and let's see if we can get kind of set up on the.
Now fly a complete circle and maintain the exact same altitude.
So the 9,300 there. I am just going to bank ever so slightly to the left now, because I knew that was going to drop. You see, and if that drops quite quickly like that, then I want to be able to correct that, because that's really, yeah, damn. There we go. Yeah, this thing's fighting me all the way. Whoa, 700 is massive. Oh, we got to 938 there. That's not good. Yeah, this is not a clean...
You didn't maintain your
Nope.
altitude. Failed qualification.
Nope.
You can go back to the airport.
I won't go back to the airport, actually. I'm just going to click continue. That was, I think that's the auto trim. I need to take off the auto trim and do it myself, because that was fighting me every step of the way there, which is not what I want to be doing. You just know, don't you? You know when the run's not good. You can feel it, and that wasn't good. I will have you. You shall be mine. Enjoy yourselves. Pop in to see the daughter. Pass her on, my love, dude. Say hi. When you come back, hopefully I've passed. Or crying. Or on up to there. So I'm going to do EGLK to EGLK, but I'm going to turn off the auto trim. That could jog off. I don't like it. I find it's hindering me. So as I'm pushing forward there, I think he was doing the same. So let's shut down the
First
engine.
step, start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
Let's take him the assist. And where is he? AI auto trim. Jog off. Absolutely jog off. And now I'm going to trim this down to absolute 0. I don't want any trim on this aircraft. Done. Let's control and E. Let's get this thing firing up again. Yeah, left boost is coming in. That's better. No trimming on the Blackbush. How you doing, Doc? Good to see you, dude. Engines are coming alive. We have 8% on engine 1, so that's fine. Engine 2, 1%. Hey, Amy, old mucker. How you doing, dude? Are you well? Cheers, G. Later for you, boat. Hell yeah. Screen. Gotcha.
Now that the engine is running, Taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align with the runway and take off.
So engine 1 is accepting inputs, bottom 1 isn't yet. So we'll wait for that. Come on. There we go, 3%. And we are, yeah, both engines are alive. We'll go L and L. One away. Now we are doing this ourselves on so we don't have any trim. So this is literally hand flying at its finest, it says. There is airspeed. 130. That should be good, he says.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
Okay, gear up and flaps up. Let's do that. 251.
Farnborough Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 5 miles northwest 800 feet with kilo to land.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Farnborough Tower. Altimeter 29.902 wind calm high, left downwind runway 24.
Make left traffic runway 24 Cessna X-Ray Golf
252.
Sierra.
Oh, I'm just going to turn that over slightly to the left. Oh, look at that jump. We're going to overspeed here, I think, so I'm just going to defrottle that down a bit now and start bringing this down, he says.
Now do a U-turn. Remember to watch your banking.
252. I'm just going to lift that ever so slightly because that does seem a little bit kind of on the limit. My engine speed's at 40%. I'm going to boost that up a bit. I'm just entering kind of what I would class as a little bit too low on speed. Oh, we have turned this around well early, actually, haven't we? Damn. Okay. This is
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
So 79 is our heading. That's not a great heading, that's to be fair. Damn it. So I'm just going to give this 100%. I'm going to give this full throttle. Flying and boost. I will get this thing in the air, that's for sure. 79 on the heading, so I need to maintain that. Yeah, this is climbing like a boss. Woo! That bank angle though. Just trying to, actually, let's just leave that there for a second. Look at that thing climb. Jeez, power in this thing. It's disgusting. Like, holy moly.
Now, fly a complete circle and maintain the exact same altitude.
Oh yeah, I've failed this already. I have absolutely failed this already. Come on. No, that's too much, that's too much. No, too much movement. That's a little high though. Where are we at? West.
You didn't maintain your altitude. Failed qualification. You can go back to the airport.
Maintain my altitude. Ah, this is getting on my wick. Damn. Let me go and grab the test. You guys, you know how to grab the test at this point. You've seen me grab it enough. Yes. Done. Bosh. In. On. Sweet. One of those, one of those, one of those. You're supposed to be maintaining altitude at 9,000. Yeah, it's because you go past it, Dot, I think. Yeah.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I might just, I think I possibly autopilot it, to be honest. I might just do that.
First step, start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
Control E. Right, so if we do altitude selector, 3,300. So 3,300 on altitude, toggle altitude hold. I have no idea how to use this, by the way, but I have a sneaky feeling that that'll be fine. Heading is toggle the heading. That could be useful.
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align with the runway and take off.
Yeah, so we've got a heading bugger 251 there, that's fine. Altitude set of 3,300, I think. Yeah, we'll set it to 3,400, I'm fine with that. Do I have both engines? They are responsive. We are looking good. Pocket brake off. Let's try it on an autopilot then. Let's see if we can cheat. So heading is
Echo
where's
Golf Lima Kilo, traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 1 mile
heading is
west,
on.
900 feet inbound to land runway
Altitude is
25.
on. Flight director is on. That is not maintaining the same level. So 265 is there, please.
Autopilot.
Autopilot is on at 270. Should be maintaining 3,400.
Now do a U-turn. Remember to watch your bank.
Now do a U-turn, so if we go to our heading here, heading on. Does that not work? Or heading? Yeah, see, that's not holding 3,400 either, is it? $9,300 ish. Is autopilot turned on? So autopilot is on with heading and altitude. Well, that overspeed though. Woo, that's some serious overspeed. Damn, that's some overspeed. How has that not failed the test, by the way? So we'll keep turning then until it gives us a where it says it's supposed to be.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL, maintain the same heading.
Right, so that should maintain the same heading now, and 9,300 and 400, so we'll put 9,400 in, but we will have a vertical speed of, so vertical speed please, up 800. Done. So this should now start to climb. We can give this some love. And that should hold us on that heading and take us straight to 9,400. Hit FLC for flight level change, it'll level off for you. Hit FLC. Hit FLC. FLC is on. Toggle mode. It's on, isn't it? FLC. Yeah, on. Heading is on. That is on. Yeah, so it's on. And altitude is on. So I really want to kind of... Yeah, I'm fine with that actually. Autopilot for the win. Cheating. Super. Sorry, didn't see that. Good job. Thank you, dude. So I'm going to throttle this back now to 75%. So hopefully it'll all start to balance itself out. Can that not climb for that, or? Okay, I'll let it do it itself then. I'll leave it because in theory it should just kind of balance itself out. I'm fine with that. Yeah, there we go. So now it's starting to drop and come down. So hopefully it goes to 9,400 and levels out.
Now, fly a complete circle and maintain the exact same altitude.
I'm just going to spin the old polka dot and let it chase itself for a minute, I think. I'm just seeing the overspeed coming in, so I am defrottling the engines ever so slightly. I'll keep an eye on altitude if it drops a little bit. We'll give time for the bubble to catch up a little bit. Feels like cheating. There's the cat fix. Is that Is that? Yeah, that's still only 180. That's just done, isn't it? Really? I think. Dang it. Come on, baby. Oh, that's starting to drop on the 9390 though. I don't think yeah, we're starting to come down now into the 360, I think, so we'll start to level this off. Standard rate turn is 3 degrees a second, so for 360 in 2 minutes.
Now go back to the departure airport, align with the runway, and do a touch and go. A landing vertical speed of more than -400 feet per minute will not allow you to pass the qualification.
Okay, so I'm going to disconnect the autopilot, I'm going to dethrottle this thing back, I'm going to send this thing to the ground and then have a look. It is to our left, so... That's 11 miles. Actually, I can start bringing this thing around at 11 miles. That's something. Wow. And no overspeed either. Damn it. Come on, baby. Getting some kind of a baby. 260 on the speed. Find out feeling coming in a little high. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No. Yeah, it's a plane. That is so 11 nautical miles. That's good. 4,000 feet. I kind of like that. I think that's okay. We are absolutely. Do you know what? I can still bring this thing in a little bit. 10 miles is not a bad distance, I don't feel. I can bleed off some altitude for that. Whatever it is, it's heading straight for the World Trades. Okay with that. I think we are. I mean, yeah, we're a bit quick, but I'm okay with that. Again, we'll do a full stop landing because we don't know why last time it basically it did us over. So we'll see if we can get it within the 200. That's finals, wouldn't you? Right, let's defrottle this thing down at this point. Are we losing speed? We are losing speed. Are we losing speed at a rate that we are happy with? That's the question. Too fast. Oh, I know. I'm going to extend speed brakes. Gear down. That should slow us right down. Flaps down. It's going to hate that, I guarantee it, but I'm fine with that as well. There we go. Now look at the speed drop off that. Woo! Get gone. Too fast? Probably. There we go. Now we're good. No.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink. 500.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
This was brutal. Failed qualification. You can land and go to the parking.
Wow. Can't get that. I just can't get that rate down at all. Just can't get that rate down to 200 a minute. At all. I'm struggling with it. Damn. Is there a way to set this thing up to auto land? That'll do. Just get the autopilot to do it if I know how to program it. That'll be the way. That's the secret sauce of the secret sauce, isn't it? So there. Oh, she's at EGBB. Okay. What is she? Is she 86%? She's good to go. Start pulling back on the ground at 50 to 100 feet above the ground. Cut the thrust and yeah. Didn't know Ryan there made private jets. Yeah, they do. Shut your face. Right, we should be good. We are again. Let's go do it again. Let's go do it again. God damn. We'll get there. We will get there. You can tell how much confidence Lisa had in me. Look, she bought me a snack. It's like, good luck.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 25 departing straight out.
Oh.
First step, start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
Time for a sandwich. Damn. Right, altitude. (3,300 feet, please. Yes, heading. Yes, please. So heading. Hold, please. Altitude.
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align with the runway and take off.
Do I have both engines running? Negative. Not yet. So 3,500, airspeed is set to 1 knot. Don't think so. There we go. Is that right there? Yeah, it is. That's 166. 180 set. Good to go. Are we good? We are good. Airborne. Gear up.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
Autopilot on.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 1 miles west 800 feet inbound to land runway 25.
251, please. Can we have nav heading on, please? Altitude. Where are we?
Altitude. Autopilot.
Okay, so that's doing a roll. Oh, this is better this at least, aren't we? 250, so we'll leave it on the 250. That should get to 3,500 in a minute.
Now do a U-turn. Remember to watch watch your bank.
So I want heading, please. On. Followed by a left. Followed by a altitude. Is on, please. So we should be holding the 3,500. There we go. And now we have a heading. We are massively overspeeding. Let's see. Matt, what plane are you flying? A CJ4, sir. I say flying. Meh. Right, we'll start adding this up to 9,300 then in the altitude in the bottom right. I can get that done anyway. So 9,300 please. We'll set it to 9,400, I'm fine with that. This should be coming round. Get ready to capture that.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
So there we go. So we'll do that to the 72 degrees, please. And then we'll come in here and we will hit the flight level change, wherever that is. Where are we? Altitude. FLC is on. Vertical speed is vertical speed, please, at 800 a minute. Go, and then we'll give that some juice and some beans to be able to do that. So are we climbing? We are climbing. Yes, we are. We're beeping at something, but I have no idea what. Oh, speed, I think. Just do throttle that back a bit, ever so slightly. There we go. Sweet. Let's really get this thing up in the air. Sweet. Come on. Tempted to wrap that up and double it. Yeah, I'm gonna double that. Now let's make it climb. Let's see if it holds to 7,400. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it settles down.
Altitude.
Altitude. Right, so hopefully it goes to 9,400. And we'll hold that for us.
Now, fly a complete circle and maintain
Hopefully that's holding, and we can start doing that. Now if it starts to roll to the left, we are beautiful. There we go. I'm not feeling that that's close and on limit though, but that's fine. How do you know it's good to see it? Let's get this thing banking around like a boss. Holding this altitude nicely. I think it's going to get round to east again, actually. I think east is the magic letter. So we're just coming round to the 180 at this point. Yeah. We'll set the bug to the east, but I don't think it's going to be too far off that. Reduce speed. Good check. And the speed. Take a set. So a full 360, maintaining altitude, and then we go and land where I'm a disaster, and I just haven't done it yet. Well, I did it once and crashed because I'm an idiot. And then it overbanked. So cross. I'm so cross with myself for that. Could have been out of here. Could have been done, baby. Be sure to do your pre-landing checklist, bite down on sandwich, flaps, gear, chew, swallow, touchdown. I love your optimism. Are we good? We're
Now
not
go
far.
back to the departure airport.
There we go, there's the departure airport. Right, let's turn off the autopilot, decrease the throttle and everything else. Let's get this thing pointing towards the ground. Let's see where I need to be. I am good to turn left actually, 11 nautical miles. I think we can bleed that speed off. But I am going to do a real slow left-hand turn. $4,000 feet a minute we're going to lose. I'm alright with that, actually. I'll real bleed this off. Bite the sandwich is a good shape, by the way. Cheers. Flying jets made easy. That bank angle though, so I'm just going to be mindful of that again. Pull that up a little bit. Overspeed is coming in, I can see that, so I might put spoilers up. Just really slow this thing down. Okay, I can drop the spoilers back down now, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to bank any more than that. It's just going to come around as it is, and then we'll kind of level it off and see where we need to be. Because we are going to be close. 12 miles from the airfield. speed is good. There we go. Be sure to pre-landing check this guy. Ooh. 11 miles. And we are dropping still, so that's good. Don't mind that. Just de-throttle this down slightly because we are picking up speed, which I don't want to be doing at this point, I don't think. Just want to say good luck and we're all counting on you. Yeah, my advice is as soon as I get low off the ground, man, open the door and bail. Just saying. Based on my previous like 2 hours of streaming. Sandwich check. I mean, it goes to show you how much faith my girlfriend has in me because she's done me snacks, man. You know what I mean? At that point, you know you're in a world of trouble. I'm going to go gear down. Flaps fully extended. That will slow this thing down at a rate of knots, which I'm pleased to say is all good. And let's just bring it on in. Knots or lower, or what? For this plane? Really? I don't think it must have a stall warning at some point now. But even so, my vertical speed, look, is still 1,000 coming in. It's the vertical speed I need to get right, not the wind. That's not what you want.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink. 500.
Oh, look at that 180 there, though. That 195 would be so good. Nope.
Was brutal. Failed qualification. You can
I
land and go to the
just
party.
can't get it, man. I just can't get the landing. Parked. What was the landing? What was the landing rating on that? It's the I just can't get it. $486. Hard landing, failed qualification. Can't get it. Two seconds before touchdown. Yeah, I tried. Yeah, it's just the fact that you have to do the whole lot again now that's really starting to kind of grate my soul. Do you know what I mean? I don't. It's just, if I've done the first bit, then fine. You know, do the test in sections, where I can then just go and practice the landing or work on the landing. But it's just driving me insane. Right, so we should be good. We should be back on. Do that. We should flight sim. Bish bash bosh, yes. Bish bash bosh, yes. Do a practice landing. Yeah, but what would happen there, Dot, is I would nail that landing and I'd be so fudged off.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 25 straight out departure.
First step, start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
Right. Yeah. 3,300 selected on the altitude, so I'm fine with that. Chicken sandwich on. Heading bug.
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align with the runway and take off.
Right. Get the second engine to come online. If it doesn't. Cheers. Engines are good, right. Turn that off. Here we go again.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
So this is fine. I can do this kind of bit by myself. I'm okay with this.
Echo Golf Lima Kilo traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
So I
2
might
miles
just do
west,
the
800 feet inbound to land runway 25.
400 there. Throttle that back down, because that's
Now
just
do
going to
a
stop.
U-turn. Remember to watch your banking.
So I'm just going to start turn here, because that's what he wants me to do, basically. I can do this myself, I'm fine with that. Got to bring that head around as well, because we know, oh, that could be aggressive on that bank angle though. 17, so there's that heading there. That heading's going to get to about 7 or something, isn't it? Right there, somewhere. Yeah, it's going to be around there somewhere. Come on.
Now climb to 9,000 feet AGL, maintain the same heading.
So right, what we're going to do is just kind of do that, and then I'm going to put the autopilot on heading, please. I want altitude on. That's altitude hold on, isn't it? So vertical speed indicator, please. Vertical speed on, but I want to climb at 1,700. So the aircraft should be doing that now, and flight director is on. So is that doing what it says on the tin?
Now, fly a complete circle and maintain the exact same altitude.
Well, clearly that isn't doing that, is it? Is that going to do that though?
Autopilot.
Alright, autopilot is on. So that should hold the heading of 9.4. Yep, there's the heading hold. Oh, that was lucky. Right, let's start. Let's see if it wants to rotate now. And that's starting to drop.
You
below
didn't
where...
maintain your
Oh,
altitude.
come on,
Then pull a
autopilot.
caution.
Why?
You can go back to the airport.
Autopilot. Altitude hold is on. Just, do you know what? I've had enough. Sometimes you just got to walk away, boys. That's all I'm saying. You just got to walk away. Needed FLC. L holds all. FLC. 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 This thing. Well, boys and girls, I'm going to stream there. Thank you guys so much for joining me on your Saturday, Sunday afternoon. It is truly greatly appreciated, as always. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. We'll be playing a bit of U-Back later, and yeah, let's just go down in style. Do you know what I mean? Good luck holding that one, autopilot. That's all I'm saying. Good luck. See you in the next one. You know, I will do it. I will do it.